customer service, excellent customer service. We've touched the surface in tonight's show. But are there any other actionable tips and that you, as the really one of the foremost world leaders on this subject, can share with the listeners of Mind Your Business?
Well, we could go 8 hours if you want.
Oh,
okay, but let's just give you a couple, three really good ones.
Sure.
We already talked about that moment of magic card, which creates service awareness. But I want you to think about this. We keep talking about and using the term customer service, customer service.
Right.
Customer service is not a department. It's a philosophy, and it needs to be embraced by everybody. It's everybody's job. If you're not dealing directly with the customer, you're probably supporting somebody internally who is. And if you take care of them, then they can do their job more effectively. And that's how it works. Customer service is everybody's job. And by the way, we talk about the concept of customer experience, and people say, well, what is the difference between service and experience? Years ago, they were the same. In my mind, they were pretty close to the same. But today, customer experience is defined as every single touch point that the customer has with anything related to the company. And that means it could be something as static as a website. It could be reading an ad. It could be talking to somebody, which is a lot of what the customer service we've talked about today. But it can also be, I just received my box. I open it up, and there it is. I mean, think about, you have an iPhone, yes? Okay.
Yes.
Do you remember the box it came in?
That's right.
Isn't that a cool box?
That's right.
Isn't that a cool experience? Just
correct.
opening the box?
That's correct.
And that's part of customer experience. So it's everything. So here's what I want everybody to think about. I want everybody to sit down with their team, and I want them to define what the journey is for their customer. This is called the customer journey map that you're creating. But this is what most people do. And most people, when they consult about this, they look at the top line. They look at all of the touch points the customer has. Example, you're going to take a flight. You're going to go online and book the reservation. That's a main moment of truth. It's a big touch point, even though it's not people to people, although it could be if they picked up the phone and called. Day of departure, you check your bag at the curb, you go to the ticket counter on the inside, you're greeted at the gate, the flight attendants, you're greeted at the destination, you get your bags, right?
So many touch points.
That's and many in between. You know, flight attendants walking by and just waves at you, right?
That's right.
The trade table comes down, and Jan Carlson in his book Moments of Truth, the trade table comes down. If the trade table's broken when it comes down, what does the passenger think? I wonder how the landing gear is going to work. You know, am I right? Okay.
It's so true.
Right.
And people don't make that corroboration.
So we create the top line touch points. Then we look underneath what's happening that drives those touch points. So if you check that bag at the curb and you see it go down the conveyor belt, and 3 hours later you land wherever you're landing, and there it is on the baggage carousel. A lot of people had to touch that bag and move it around to make it get there.
Right.
That's behind the scenes. Those are impact points. And that's why internally you must manage your moments of truth and give great service and deliver it at a level to make sure that the top line touch points are taken care of. And that's how you can prove that everybody in a company is involved at some level of the customer's experience and the customer service. So that's another exercise to think about. And then the final point, because I know we're running out of time, I want to give you one last one, and that is everybody's wanting customer loyalty. They want loyal customers for a lifetime.
Right.
Daunting task. A lifetime is a long time. Stop thinking about a lifetime. I want you to think about the next time. Every time. And here's the question to ask. I'm dealing with a customer. It could be a positive experience, or it could be a tenuous or contentious experience. What am I doing right now to make sure that the next time the customer needs whatever it is that I sell or do, that they're going to come back to me instead of the competition? That's the next time, every time.
I love the honor of interviewing C-level executives and sharing their great advice and perspective on Mind Your Business. I'd love to get your feedback. Post it in the comments below and subscribe. You'll never miss an edition of Mind Your Business.